Hey y'all, it's your girl Keela Vaughn, back with another YouTube video. And I did a poll on my Instagram, which you can follow. I'm gonna tag it in the video and in the description box. And I asked my followers would they rather me do a video on how to transition or what are my worst food cravings being plant-based. And it was pretty close, but right now it looks like more people want me to do a video on what my worst food cravings are. So that's what we're gonna do, but don't worry, I still will be doing a video on how to transition, which is really important and one of the questions that I get asked most often, and I feel it's really important to give people like realistic steps. Let's go to what are the worst things that I crave being plant-based. So as many of you may know or may not know, I have been plant-based now for a year and some months. It has been a mentally challenging and very physically and emotionally and mentally rewarding process. I learn new things literally every day, very consciously. I seek new information out every week, and overall, like, it's really paying off, and it's something that I do see myself doing for the rest of my life. That has not changed right now, but being human and being somebody who did grow up on a lot of poor eating habits, I do still have cravings, right? Also, like, living in a world where the worst stuff is pushed and marketed to us like on a daily basis, and being around people who are not plant-based really makes it hard to stay like as strict as I would want to sometimes. But like I said, I am getting better every day. So my first and worst food craving are hot chips. So like it really used to be like hot Cheetos, like the extra hot bag, like the black bag, and then Talkies. Like Talkies is like my number one like weakness, and we're 6 months into 2018 and I'm proud to say that I have not had a bag of Talkies, and I feel really good about that. Things that trigger this craving would be stress. I think that I would notice around final time or when I would have a lot of promotion going on in my life, that is when I would eat like the most Talkies. I also think like as a woman who like has a period and goes through that cycle, that during that time of month is when I do crave like the most spicy stuff. So it could be like the Lucas candies or like Talkies in like particular. Like I freaking love Talkies. Like I love Talkies, and I have not had a bag of Talkies all year, and just doing this video it's making my mouth like slightly water. Like if to like curb this craving, I try to like spice my foods up with more natural vegetables and herbs. So I do use a lot of cayenne pepper. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you see that a lot in the recipes that I make. I do use jalapenos a lot. I use onions. I use habanero peppers. So like these are the ways that I can try to incorporate my cravings into something healthier, and also not wake up like regretting it or having like a super foul like bowel movement or having my stomach hurt because I ate like this whole bag of Talkies. So that's number one. Number two would definitely just be chips in general. I know it sounds kind of the same, but it's not. So like I still have a really bad habit of like eating chips that may have like whey product in it sometimes, which is a milk product, just a different form of milk, and like I'm getting better at that slowly but surely. I do try to curb this when I go grocery shopping by picking up pita chips, by making my own like tortilla chips. Even though corn is not an alkaline approved vegetable, it is healthier than going to get chips at the store that are like processed and have all of these extra ingredients that you can't even freaking like pronounce. So like for number two, it definitely would be just chips in general. Like somebody told me the other day, like every time I see you have like a good ass bag of chips. Like so like chips, yeah. Because it's a texture thing, right? So I really like crispy things. Hard for me to curb that. But again, croutons on my salads, those little salad toppers, like the jalapeno ones or whatever, those really help. Number three, my worst food cravings would have to be like fake meats and fake cheeses. The worst because, surprise, soy is not healthy. So the first question that people usually approach me with when they find out that I'm plant-based is, oh, so you like tofu or you eat tofu? And it's like, when I was transitioning and when I was pescatarian, I ate a lot of soy products. I ate a lot of fake chicken. I ate a lot of the Morning Star products, the sausages, you name it, the Daiya cheeses. But now that I have and am becoming more informed every day about what a healthy plant-based person looks like, and not just somebody who is trying to say that they don't eat meat, right? Because you can be an unhealthy vegan just like you can be an unhealthy person who consumes meat and dairy. And I just want to make that like really clear. Like the choice is not as easy as, oh, I don't eat meat anymore. Like, it's way deeper than that. And like today, for example, I went to a food fair and I had like vegan nachos and like vegan tacos, and like it has soy product on it. Like it had like a sauce that has soy in it, and it like a cheese sauce, and it also had like fake meats. So now that I am more educated, I do not buy soy products. So like I don't buy soy products. When I buy like my ice creams and stuff that I crave that are sweet, like it's usually like the coconut milk ice creams and stuff like that. And I'm also going to start making my own ice creams more often. And I only do it when I go out to eat. It's like a cheat day. So today was a cheat day, and like when me and like my partner go out to eat, we do like enjoy like soy product, because like when you go out to vegan restaurants, unless they are strictly like focused on plants and grains, it's really hard to find ones that are not gonna have like fake stuff, because the vegan world, which is why I don't like to refer to myself as vegan, is very focused on like trying to imitate what meat eaters do, which I think is totally like besides the whole point of being like vegan, right? Are plant-based, and I try not to like get into that. In case you did not know as well, like soy has very high levels of estrogen in it, which is not good for women, because with increased levels of estrogen come increased chances of ovarian cancer, breast cancer, all these different type of cancers that affect our reproductive systems, and also like just cancer in general, right? So like a lot of people go like they switch over and they eat a lot of soy and they still end up being sick. And so like I really try to focus on like telling my followers like that it's not just as simple as not eating meat. Like you can't go right to the processed stuff. Like so like number 3 on my list would definitely be like soy-based products, but I will say that I am good at it in the way that I do not cook it. I enjoy it when I go out if there is nothing else for me to eat. What would number 4 be? I really don't even know. Like I'm pretty good. I told y'all like my biggest one is honestly really Talkies. Like it's just, especially when I'm stressed, like it's really like a trigger. I really don't even know. I don't even think I have a number 4. Soy, chips, Talkies. Yeah, like that's pretty much it. Like so that the soy one encompasses a lot. So there's like the cinnamon roll place that I love. They do vegan cinnamon rolls, but their icing and all of that stuff like has soy in it. So like soy again, like it's in a lot of things, and you really have to be careful like your soy intake. And since I ate soy for like 8 years, right, while I was pescatarian, because I was like, oh, like I'm getting healthier, I'm really nervous about like how much soy I intake. And also I have breast cancer on both sides of my family, which means myself and my sister are more susceptible to breast cancer, and that's not something that I want to bring on, which is why I try to stay as active as possible, and also try to eat a lot of plants and a lot of grain. If you are newly trying to go plant-based, or if you are not planning on going fully plant-based ever in your life, but you do want to just eat healthier and eat better, I really would recommend like writing down what your cravings are, what are your worst food cravings, and then writing down what triggers, like what feelings are connected around like this food craving. I did a workshop at my university, and it was, the check-in question that I asked people was, what is your worst food craving, and what feelings are usually accompanied by this? So like I know that like hot shit usually comes from being stressed, right? So there was like a bunch of people, you know, like I eat this when I'm feeling like sad, or when I'm extremely happy, I go and I eat a lot of this. So like I would recommend like writing down what your worst food cravings are. What is it that triggers it? How are you usually feeling when you eat this stuff? Who are you usually around? What environment are you in? And then trying to hold yourself accountable and check yourself when those things do come up, and finding the ways that you can curb it by eating something else or eating something better, or trying to create something new, right? That's pretty much all that I have for y'all on that topic. It's a fairly short video. If you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, comment on my other videos, share my videos with your friends, and also drop a comment below and let me know what your worst food craving is, and maybe I can give you some advice on how to curb it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.